Hello, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. In the last part, we did the Citron missions. In this part, I will do the imp missions. I have a quest to damage 30 plants. To hit plants 30 times with the stink cloud. I wonder if I'll be able to do that before the end of this. Who knows? Now we will go. Instead, I would play as a different foot soldier. I'm now playing as the skunk one. It was actually like my highest level 1 for some reason, so I guess I must have played them as multiplayer at some point, I think. Anyway, what's going on here? Got doing this. Blueprints. Let's say. Sports, sports, sports. How about that? It's a giant fucking wrench. Some missiles. Victory. Join now. You say join now, but don't all the zombies work for Dr. Zombos? I don't know. Zap Zap TV. The imp is asleep. Can I? Nope. Z loves me. Oh, there's an oak. How about that? Who's driving the car? The boss is watching. It's a clown. The farmer's market. That's the Yeti zombie. Crazy Dave. Missing something. I can't. I think I'd go in the portal if I try to went to the other side to read that. No brakes. Keep working. Got all kinds of stuff going on back there. But anyway, I've talked to a Z-Mech here. Great things, zombie. I am fully sentient Z-Mech. I am capable of over 40 quazillion terablams of computations. Some know me as Spider Z-Mech 11011-3. I am better known as Steve? Some of the imps got out of imp care. Go bring them to the park. Most of my programming consists of advanced pragmatic solutions. As a Z-Mech, I am armed with the latest in Zomboss weaponry and am fully battle capable. But mostly, I get stuck babysitting the imps. Imps are intelligence challenged and require maintenance and protection. Imps chew on Steve's wires and drops crumbs in my servos. Incoming transmission. The imps have escaped the factory again. Will you assist with the roundup? So the goat does just stand here the whole time. Oh, you actually have to pay for Zomburger delivery? I'm surprised you can just do it during a mission. Scan complete. Imps located. So I guess one thing I wanted to talk about is, you have YouTube playlists, I've certainly got imp scatter malfunctioning, recalibrating. I've certainly got plenty of those, both for public ones for my channel and private ones that I use for music. Recalibrating, imps detected for real. And the funny thing about that is that for quite a while, like a period of a couple years, either YouTube playlists didn't work, or I just didn't know how they worked, because I just did not have any playlists for any of my music, because I didn't know how to make them work. So I just had teleporting sleeping imps to factory. I just had you have your liked videos. I literally just used my liked videos as a playlist, and there was a pretty shitty playlist because you couldn't randomize the order at all. I did listen to it in the same order. There was a period of quite a while where I would just have a bunch of music in my liked videos, and that would just be my playlist that I would listen to. And because of that, still to this day, I don't like videos very often, just because I'm in the habit of I don't want to like any videos that I don't want to put in this playlist. And I remember there was a time when I was younger where it was my job to weed eat the house. There's a particular house we were at where reading would literally take 2 to 3 hours. And it was fucking loud because it's a weed eater. Imps need Imps need picnic before go worky worky. You take us to park. We eat. We go work. We follows you. Please guide the imps to the park. I mean, so I would listen to music. It had to be like really loud. So I just listened to that like videos playlist and like different parts of it. I remember I listened to a lot of like Sabaton back then because it was around the time I'd learned who Sabaton was, and their music was fucking loud. And then I also listened to. This is around that time when. Before that, earlier, I downloaded all that like orchestral tone music that I found on YouTube. So I'd listen to that as well, and since that wasn't part of the YouTube playlist, that was part of my own phone, I was able to randomize that at least. Okay! Cool. Very cool. Where the fuck are the imps? I know what the point of this, like, stinky stuff is. Is this a toxic variant? It might be. Do I really have to do all that again? Fuck off. Yeah, I have to do that entire mission again. Cool, thanks. It's really fucking cool. I walked into a potato mine, and yeah, now I have to read all the dialogue again. Fucking shut up. Uh-huh. Yep, I really care about your backstory. Tell it to me again in agonizing detail. That was dumb. Sure wish I had Rocket Leap to make this walking a bit faster, but oh. Need to have all of the unlock abilities be locked, and you have to find them in random ass packs, I guess. The funny thing about the pack system in this game is that when Garden Warfare originally came out, you couldn't actually buy anything with real money. And then, you know, they changed that later because, you know, EA. And that's how it was beginning with the sequel. Uh-huh. This is gonna be like over half an hour because I failed this mission. Whereas everything else has been like, what, a little over 20 minutes? A jump. But it gives me no horizontal momentum, so what is even the point? You know, I need horizontal, not vertical. The vertical from the Rocket Leap is good enough. Especially since you get 2 of them. Then I gotta go to the park, work off weeds. And I remember at one point I downloaded, what's that guy's name? Richard RB or something? He makes Toho metal covers sometimes. And he made like an album. It's called Bullet Hell. Get it? Because Toho's Bullet Hell game. That was the name of the album. I bought that album and I listened to that a bit while I was weed eating because it was loud. And I think I told this story about like for a while that orchestrated Toho music I had, and then that album was like the only Toho music I had to listen to when I didn't have internet. And then one day when I didn't have internet, when I wasn't gonna have internet for a while, I downloaded like the music of all the Toho games, and now I have it on my phone. And you know, at some point, I figured out how to make custom playlists. Now I have a shit ton of custom playlists. As you do, you know, you listen to different types of music, and then you make a YouTube channel where you need to sort your own videos. I'm kind of like, a bit, maybe I care a bit too much about this, but I like when all the videos that I make are in some kind of playlist that makes it easy to find. What are you fucking doing, dude? Whatever. Uh-huh. Yep. Hey, there's a bot right there. How about that bot deals with the fucking potato mines? You know, maybe, might be a good idea. Who knows? Wow, they really need to put these fucking things around here. Or how I said at the beginning, I would try to use the stink cloud. No, I'm just not. Now the game's made me angry. Made me repeat all this bullshit. Stupid potato mines. Then I got mined. Then I got mined. Then I got mined. It's a parody song that exists. It's like Plants vs. Zombies. Garden Warfare parody version of the When I Got High, Then I Got High song. Picnic in progress, Steve in the root. Thank you. Wasting like 5 minutes of my life. You're gonna make me hungry, game. All I've eaten was a bowl of cereal. Alright, Steve. What do you want me to do now? Greetings, Imp Wrangler. An above average action for a zombie. The plants are having a party and it's keeping all the imps awake. I could create a program that could turn all household devices against the plants. However, this is not my current assignment. My current task is tucking the imps into bed for the night. This task proves difficult as the plants appear to be having a party. Party is loud with bumping beats and imps cannot sleep. You know, this might be a weird comparison, but the way this game works, where you have like the plant side, music very loud, avoid direct contact with speakers. You have like the plants and the zombies, where like the zombies are very clearly the bad guys, and you can like play as both of them. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars: The Old Republic, that MMORPG that I used to play a lot and have not played in years. Because in that you can play as like the Republic or the Empire. And you know, I mean, the Republic, they clearly weren't all good, they had a bunch of stuff wrong with them, but like the fucking Empire were very clearly the bad guys because they had evil red Sith lasers, and then fucking you play as a Sith and everyone's just like, yes, you must be evil, tee-hee-hee. Then the funny thing is, every time I play as a Sith, I would just do all the good guy options. Then again, I did all the good guy options for every character because I just don't like doing the evil routes in games. Like when I played through Mass Effect, I never do Renegade. I just can't do it. The one Renegade playthrough I did wasn't even really a Renegade playthrough. It was like I choose a bunch of Renegade options that were like the cool options, but whenever it was time to be an asshole, I just couldn't do it. Alert DJ incoming appearance chopper. And the funny thing about that is, once you get to Mass Effect 3, basically a lot of the time, the Renegade and Paragon options are just like the same thing. Where it'll be like, if you want to resolve a situation, the Paragon option is like being diplomatic, and the Renegade option is yelling at people to get you to listen. And you can basically choose whichever one you want, because the way it works in Mass Effect 3 is you don't have to go full Renegade if you don't want to. You have like a reputation system, where basically all you need to do to choose either Renegade or Paragon options to solve a situation is just to have enough reputation. So sometimes I would choose the Renegade options because it's just funny, like, yelling at people. And you didn't necessarily have to be like a dick to like random people. Look at that rainbow. How exactly is this keeping the imps awake when it's all the fuck way over here in the middle of the plants neighborhood? Ah, silence, good. Lullaby activated. Like, are you the Z-Mech plant? How is that keeping them awake? I don't know. Alright. This is when I do my graveyard ops, right? Welcome back, zombie. Yep, special ops. Take the Z-Mech memory unit on vacation and help him relax. Being assigned trivial tasks and surrounded by imps has taken its toll. My digital brain will crash if not recharged. That works. I'm in need of a Steve-cation. My favorite vacation as a young hard drive was at the time travel theme park. I have transport my digital brain into this camera. Will you take Steve to theme park? Yeah, I think I said in the Left 4 Dead 2 video, but when you introduce time travel into a series, it becomes like all convoluted and stupid, but the thing is, this is fucking Plants vs. Zombies, so who cares? Can I scuba soldier? Yeah, I have a fish stuck to my foot. How about that? Where am I? Why are they all the way over here? Alright, let's get a marine biologist, the one and only. Let's get an engineer. And let's get, you know what, Super Brains. Look at him, isn't he magnificent? You can actually raise multiple things here, that's interesting. Normally they only give you one option. But yeah, that was the neat thing about Star Wars The Old Republic. You can play as the bad guys, but you can just like choose all the good options. And it's just interesting because you can be like a Sith character, and you can just be like the nicest Sith ever. That's not really a thing in Star Wars. You don't see like too often. You don't see a Sith that's like good but still able to use the Sith powers and stuff. Normally, it's like when you're a Sith, you're just an asshole. And then if you don't want to be an asshole, then you stop being a Sith, and you become like a Grey Jedi or whatever. Grey Jedi are fucking stupid, because it goes against the whole point of Star Wars, but I'm not gonna get into that. No, I just think it'd be neat if it, more often in Star Wars you had like Sith would still do like Sith things, like they still use their anger for their power and stuff, they were still just like nice people, they were just really overly emotional. Entering relaxation mode. The hieroglyphs, what do they mean? What does it mean, SpongeBob? Where are they coming from? Yeah, I don't like this map very much because all the plants, they like, all the enemies like spawn outside of the portal. It's really fucking annoying. You can't attack them until they come into the portal. Is this even a good character? They like put their minds on the ground or whatever, but I don't think they actually do that much damage. This might not have been the best character to pick. I only have 2 shots too, wow. You can notice that. Yeah, this might not have been the best character to pick. It's kind of like, Tank Commander. But not as extreme, because Tank Commander has 1 shot. One have to reload, but it's like a big shot. I guess another thing to talk about. I talked about Pokemans in a previous video, and how I played Alpha Sapphire, but I never played the original Ruby Sapphire. Even though I've never played that game, those games, I really like those games' soundtrack. And in general, and it's mainly just I really like the sound font of that game. I don't know why. It sounds really nice. The party GBA trumpets, something about them. Couldn't explain it. I don't know. Maybe I just like the trumpet. Even though I have no idea how to play a trumpet. I wanted to learn how to play the trumpet, but I don't have one, so I can't really do that. Play the saxophone, that's close enough. Did you know that the saxophone is a woodwind instrument? Simply because it uses a reed. And other than that, it looks like any other brass instrument from how the rest of it looks. Weird, because in band, you'd always be part of the woodwind section, and then your instruments are so much fucking louder than the other ones, because a saxophone is naturally a hell of a lot louder than a flute or a clarinet is. So you'd have to shut the fuck up if you want to hear the other instruments, Photo? What do you mean photo? You want me to take photos? I don't got time to take photos, man. It's not paying me enough for this. I would take you on your vacation and then take photos for you. The funny thing is that I think there's a time limit for photos over there, but I can't actually see it because the recording is on top of it. Oops. Take the photo. Good memories. We have good memories, yes. Oh my god, wait, Dreambeard. Yeah, I don't like this. I also don't like this map because it's fucking confusing. Yeah, I just don't think it's a very good map in general. Because even in like multiplayer modes, despite there being all these different rooms, fucking 95% of the fighting just happens in the main hub area. How did I even end up over here? Looks like I did a big circle around where I wanted to go. Oh boy, get a nice picture of some flowers. There. Photo transfer complete. Now where are the plants? Over here. Oh wow. I got that like very easily. I got the 1.25 multiplier. Yep. Not a very good zombie. Not a very good zombie. Nope. How about I, goodbye. Yeah, a better zombie now. Let's move the soldiers down, man. Sucks to be him. Sucks to be him. I'm sure he'll get back up next wave. That's how this works, right? I think. Yeah, he's okay. He's smart enough, he'll make it back to spawn. I'm playing as a good character now. Come here, scuba diver. I'll heal you. Get that sweet healing XP, which isn't a lot. At least it's something. If you didn't get any EXP for healing, that'd probably be a problem, because healers would not be incentivized to heal. Is there gonna be a boss? There have been the boss by now. We're on wave 4, that's when these normally end. Unless this one goes to wave 5. But yeah, the marine biologist is good because they still do shit tons of damage. Not quite as much as the chemist, but they actually have like really good range for the scientists. So, marine biologist is probably my favorite scientist, but then again, I haven't played as like a computer scientist that much. I know they're apparently really good. I don't think I ever unlocked them. I think they're a legendary character. That big stump is ruining Steve's vacation. Oh, Stumpy. Grumpy Stumpy? Is it Grumpy Stumpy? The man, the myth, the legend? The tree? The tree beard? A champion has appeared. Oh no. Goodbye! Have some of these, why don't ya? And I will leave. Yeah, problem with not having a... You know what, just to show him off, let's play as... Let me switch again. The man. The super brains. Go out and punch the tree man. The big torchwood. Do massive damage. Yeah, super brains. Because you had Chomper in the first game. He was like a melee character with plants, but the zombies didn't have a melee character. They had super brains. I don't know if I like playing him that much, but he is fucking cool. Punch shit. Also, I think it is ironic that, like, the superhero character is part of the bad team. Reminds me about how in Fire Emblem Fates you have Arthur, who's just like a superhero stereotype, and he's part of like the Norians, who are like, well, it's the plot of that game's weird. Basically, the Norians are the bad guys simply because the leader's bad guy, and everyone listens to leader. And then as soon as bad guy is no longer leader, Norians no longer bad guys. This Fire Emblem Fates story is very bad. I feel relaxed now, thanks. Still a good game, though. We'll die on the hill that Final Face is a good game. It's just, the story is shit. Dino Lands. Asia. Oh wow, 10,000 coins. Pretty good. Nothing you couldn't make in the same amount of time doing a normal mission. Yeah, that's the thing about garden ops and graveyard ops. I like never do them because, you know, A, I'd rather play multiplayer because it's more fun, and B, your coin reward is not like as the amount of time you spend doing it, the amount of coins you get for it, it's not worth it. Whereas you can play like a multiplayer matches and get more coins in the same amount of time. I feel re-energized. Thank you for helping find my inner power source. You have been awarded the Badge of Thief. You must report to the next zombie. I unfortunately must bid you farewell for now. Imps have swim lessons at noon. The chest beside me is your payment for services rendered. Boy, I got the future fish. Roger? How's that fish? That's not the fish from American Dad's named, right? Roger? Or is that the alien? That's the alien, actually. I don't remember what the fucking fish from American Dad's name is. Probably because I haven't watched the fucking show in 5 minutes. Wait. Next part will not be Super Brains. It will be Rose. But 2 parts from now, we'll do Super Brains. But first, before I end this episode, I guess I can see how much money I have and see if I can buy anything. Let us see. Sticker shop. 55,000. Yeah, let's buy an extraordinary pack and a wondrous pack of greatness. Why not? Oh, I'm really getting the painter, huh? I wonder how random this is, because I've gotten 3 out of 5. There are a shit ton of characters in this game, so that makes me think that you're like way more likely to get pieces of a character that you've already gotten pieces for, so you can unlock it faster. I don't know if that's a thing. It definitely seems to be a thing in this game. I don't know if it was a thing in the first game. Get the lead lip, the crescent moon, more weeds, the tribal set, and the Colonel Citron. Colonel is spelt that way. It sounds like that because fuck you. Wondrous pack of greatness. I got a piece of plasma pea and a piece of fire rose, the sappy breather, the foom shroom, the cosmos set, the toasty toque, and the speed swirl. Right now I have no money. Anyway, that was that. In the next part, I will do. I'm not gonna walk this time because I don't feel like it. I'm gonna stop playing the game after this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Next part, we will do the Rose missions. See you then. Bye.